And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. There's also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with an open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Now is no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing that we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
Huh?
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
Saying stuff like that is just...
How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to. We have no choice. Just do it!
Do it!
That's what it takes to survive! That's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd been able to accept her death. I'll never be able to, actually. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alright.
Okay, everyone.
People are just standing around Junko's body. They just don't even care. Alright, so there's a bunch of people here.
I think Toko is the furthest left.
If I can get to a perspective. Okay,
yeah,
Toko. I'm gonna click her forehead. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Alright, well that was easy. Hifumi. Hifumi?
Consequences have crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
404 error.
Chihiro.
Consequences not found.
Can you see Chihiro?
I
Yeah.
can see Chihiro.
I'm on her face.
That very scared face.
Yeah.
Someone got right in front of us. They
Aw.
I don't know if she's actually scared. Like, she acts that way, but maybe that's just an act, you know?
I hope she turns out to be I don't know,
She was the
Holy.
murderer.
scary.
Possibly. Alright, I'm ready for Sakura.
We can't run away from the situation. We have no choice but to move forward. Again.
That's all we can do. That's all she ever says, just move forward.
She always
Yasuhiro.
repeats her lines. Huh? What's going on?
I don't know either. Hey, Bugle dude.
Is Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear.
You know, why is there basketballs and volleyballs all over the ground? Who put those
They're
there?
in a gymnasium.
Yeah, I realize
Why are
that,
all
but
of my
like,
characters bunched together?
oh,
They're actually like stapled to the floor.
ready for Kyoko? 'Cause I clicked on
Before
Kyoko.
we start, before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
Thinking of putting someone on guard duty so that nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Shouldn't it be 2 people?
Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, that's the first thing you would do. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Well, fuck you!
I
Fine.
love that you're having
Then
a
I'll
big
stay on guard
conversation
duty as
with
well. That way there's no problem.
2-player co-op based defense with the 2 of them? With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Not you, Aoi. You're dumb.
Okay.
We click on Junko next.
I thought we were gonna... Oh, we can click on Junko.
Can
I'm
click on her.
Yep.
She's next. I mean, her head is before whatever her name is.
I guess technically...
Ice cream swoop.
I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check... Why would you need to check for a pulse? I now understand why Makoto was a bot. Like,
Don't you?
like they do in movies and stuff, but...
He doesn't even know what he's checking for. It's great.
I don't know.
She's
Wow.
like touching her knee. Just.
Man, I saw this in movies and now she's dead? There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on, man. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke? It's really real? Hell no, someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me.
You're just now accepting that? Yes. This entire time he thought it was a joke. Yeah. I don't know, he's probably as dumb as Makoto is, right?
He's
Yeah,
dumber
maybe.
than Makoto.
It
Oh,
seems that way.
that is a feat, right there.
Well, you gotta remember, he got held back till he was 21.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That is true.
Then
alright.
how can he possibly be an ultimate anything like that?
Because he's an ultimate fortune teller.
I
Ultimate
guess that
fake.
fortune teller's all just dumb.
Oh. The point is, you don't really need to be that smart.
I guess so. Alright, so let's talk to the chocolate dip. Here we go. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. Alright. So, here's Celesia Lierburg.
So you finally noticed.
Huh? Notice what?
I was looking through the Moonoookuumaa file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died?
Oh my.
Died in Makoto's dorm.
What? She's right!
It couldn't be!
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong! For one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it.
I like how his inner voice stuttered.
I know.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more?
Yes.
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Everyone, pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
I'll be going too.
And just like that, Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Oh yeah. That was our duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of crime. Ah, that's right. You just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself.
What if someone killed
Serious.
another person during this time?
I will fuck them up.
Alright. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Wow. Don't come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next? Well, I guess we'd have to. It wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check, just to check.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help to investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I'll black out. But
Shouldn't you be blacked
freaking-
out because there's a dead Junko in the middle of the room?
Well, whatever.
She's
It's
just
just
not
peps
facing
it anyway. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going.
Oh, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution! Execution! Electric chair, poison gas, cough cough, torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Moonoookuumaa wants. With a paper plane and a hurricane. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through the Moonoookuumaa file we got before. Is this they quoting him? I guess so. The victim was Sayaka Maizona. The time of death is estimated around 1:30 a.m.
I mean, you're reading it.
Oh.
I'm reading it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh! That's so weird. Alright.
You
The
know
body
how
was
to
discovered in Makoto's
read.
room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to a right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find the truth. So that we all can survive. And for Sayaka. I have to find out how she was killed! I'm just screaming that out in the air.
Moonoookuumaa's file number 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Cool.
You can talk to people again.
Chihiro? Or is anyone else? No, it's not Chihiro.
Well, yes, there's two people.
Yeah, talk to Chihiro.
Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro?
But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
You...
But she's dead. There's nothing you can do for her now.
True.
No.
It's Yasuhiro time, yo.
Wait, I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here.
Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Alright, so do we move to the investigation area?
Sure.
Alright, I assume that would just be in my room. So let's open up the map. Alright, here we go.
Oh.
Let's move to my room.
Wait,
Can I-
hell am I doing this again?
Can I go to my room?
Yeah,
Do I have to walk there?
you have to leave the gym.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna TP there. I still can't TP. How do you TP?
It will take you there, dude. Exit the gym.
Also, leave the
I
gym.
did!
No, fully leave the gym.
Okay, I'll fully leave the gym. Alright. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Okay. So, there are a bunch of scratch
Who we can
marks.
talk to.
Yeah, let's talk to the people first. There is Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But... what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
Searching.
It was actually quite obvious. Searching? She was down on her knees carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Like, who does that for a scene of crime? Did you lose a contact?
Oh my god. You're
I
an
told you,
idiot.
he's an idiot.
Did you lose a contact or something? I don't know what she's doing
I
exactly,
guess.
but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. My character's an idiot.
A little bit.
Okay, Mondo.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
But they had no clue that they had to get away with it as well, so they just needed to kill them.
Everybody knew they had to get away with it. Are you kidding? That was one of the initial rules.
Was it?
Yep. Everybody except Makoto.
Yeah, it was don't get caught.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand on a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it?
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
Alright.
Alright. Sakura. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see. Cool. So do you want to start examining a few things?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so there's keys on the ground, obviously. That's my key. There's a key on the ground that has my name on it, so that must be my room key. If I remember correctly... Ah! Oh. No. That's you.
Oh. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
He actually had to remember that in order to put things together. Like, really?
Yep.
When we switched rooms, we switched keys, too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my... Yes, that's how that works. But wait, if that's true, then... How did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? Well, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she could have forgot to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. Well, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Gotcha.
What?
It's the green text.
Okay. Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Cool. Alright.
You can
now-
talk for every truth bullet?
Hmm?
Talk for every
What?
truth bullet?
I don't know, I've
You're
already
gonna
found
do
like
that for-
4 while you guys were screwing around, so...
Oh my.
Yeah, like, I'm waiting for my line, like, really far in advance.
Okay, I'm gonna read stuff about replica swords that was brought back for self-defense. Does this mean that it's used to attack Yes, it was. And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I had actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coatings come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even just touch a little bit. Nice! Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Nice. So basically, we're looking for someone gold-handed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goldfinger.
Yeah, this
What
thing
do you want
gold
to look at
knife.
next?
I don't think the
Called
sheath will
washing
have...
your hands.
Do I now?
What?
It's called washing your hands, and poof, no gold.
Oh, no.
True.
We can just hope that he didn't. We can look at the bed. It seems messed up. The table's on its side. The trash bin,
Yeah.
I think, is on its side.
Bedtime.
Okay, we'll see.
Below.
There are gouges in the bed. Like, inside of the bed. Like, someone attacked it. Like, what the heck happened here? Probably someone attacked it. Okay, there's scratches on the back wall there. There are scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yes, it is. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight. Are you kidding me? Dang it! I was right there in the other room if I only heard something.
That would not have been possible.
There's soundproof. Huh?
Remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Moonoookuuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Evidence of... Oh. You can do that.
He's not here.
Okay. Evidence of
He's
someone
been
added to the
finding-
truth section of the handbook. Cool. Alright. So is there anything else that I'm missing? Scratches on the ground, maybe?
You look at that.
I'm
There's
looking
also
at
the
it.
sheet.
There are scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence? Yes, it is. Okay. It looks like there must have been some kind... Are you kidding me? You just said that. What in the world? Okay,
Click on the same thing, he'll just repeat himself.
Alright. So, where are the sheets that have scratches on them?
Oh, the sword's sheath.
Okay.
The sheath of the sword.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus the sword's been taken out so it's a sheath, but... Huh? The scratches on the sheath! It must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Probably used as a defense for a little
Give
bit.
defense.
Yeah. Replica sword sheath, yep, go.
There's the table that's flipped over.
Well, halfway flipped over. I accidentally
Whoops.
clicked on Sakura. I am sorry, Sakura. I did not mean to talk
I
to you.
did the exact same thing. I don't think you
The
can click
table
on
is
the
not
table.
an option.
Okay, let's press tab. Alright,
And
there's the windows, but that's just obvious. We could check the lint roller.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm looking at the lint roller. It looks there's less. No, oh, it looks like there's way less than there used to be before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up? No, they probably used it to get the dust off.
Yep.
There's also the cabinet, but I don't know.
Stop.
The toolkit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you check the toolkit? Yeah.
You gotta check the toolkit.
Alright.
Stuff there.
I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this. So it's unopened. Alright.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either then?
Just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we?
Toolkit added to Truth Bullet section. Okay.
Alright, talk to Kyoko again.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Kyoko. I called her name while she was investigating the area, but... Same thing. What are you doing? It's the exact same thing.
Still
No, it's
obvious, isn't it?
No, not really.
I lost a contact lens.
Okay. You're searching for your contact lens? She was
Yeah,
down on her
clearly.
knees, carefully inspecting every inch, trying to search for a contact lens. Did you lose your contact lens? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up and straight and said,
Are you a clean freak?
No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. It's you, Froggy.
That interesting. Oh, I already said it.
Oh,
It's
you
not
did?
my fault. You're
Oh.
deaf.
Oh,
Yes.
like, it didn't come through curse. Alright.
Oh,
What's
fine, I
interesting?
can say it again.
Alright.
Fine.
Say.
Never mind. You
I'm
know
ready.
what?
Mm.
Good.
I'm ready.
Interesting.
Cool. What's interesting?
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
I'm right clicking that.
Yep.
Unusual? What do you mean?
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like a lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
Very interesting. The room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer? My character's dumb.
That's the question, isn't it?
Makoto's room cleanliness. Cool. I assume that the person got the dust on their hands, rolled it off, and then tried to remove every single possible evidence of themselves by cleaning everything.
Yep. Could be.
So possibly it's someone that's very cleanly. Anyways, is there anything we
We go
can
into
do?
the bathroom.
Can we go into the bathroom? We can.
Yep.
The bathroom. On the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. So she has a broken wrist, somehow. Looking at her made it painfully clear that this wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Alright.
Alright, so it's gotta be somebody strong enough to break a wrist.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Why are there letters behind her body? I'm clicking on it.
Oh.
I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw. Let me. It doesn't say anything upside down except Leol. Leol? Is that a thing?
Keep going.
Alright. Written in blood with the numbers. Okay. That makes a lot more sense than what I was trying to do.
11:37. Woo!
Did Sayaka do this? Possibly. I don't know. When I press tab, it only shows that I can click on her chest, so I guess I'll just do that. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out Moonoookuumaa file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object been thrust into her stomach that must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Moonoookuumaa file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on their wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery, probably the hilt of the sword. That definitely concerns me. Oh, so someone swung the sword at her wrist, basically, right?
Yeah.
So the
Yes,
pursuer actually used the sword.
Or the hilt.
Yeah, but why would they pick up the sword if they had the cleaver? They had the knife.
She probably used the sword. Got, like, whacked or something.
I don't
Who
know.
knows? We're not there yet.
Yeah, all things come in due time, my friend.
I guess so. Another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms in both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to T-toko. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she... Yes. So it's very possible she broke her wrist, so yes, the killer's been attacked Sayaka in the main room, when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer concerned her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
He concerned her?
Yes.
She was just slightly concerned that a killer was chasing her.
Just slightly. She's like, oh my
Slightly.
god. I can't believe this is happening. Like, why? Alright, there's a shower handle. Do what now? Yeah. Alright, the water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. That's it. Alright, cool.
Amazing.
That's everything to do in here, I believe. Unless I can check something to the left. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, do you want to leave?
Yeah, I'm leaving the bathroom.
Oh. Okay, let's blow this bathroom stand. Goodbye.
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, and the most likely Sayaka's dying message?
Alright, so which one will you talk about first?
The first one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life itself.
You often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean, Mason? What do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what it possibly mean.